Hey guys, welcome to Comfy Cozy Up. So today is the event. So this is my shirt. Yeah, just says journal mood on there. Nothing too crazy. So I'm up and down the stairs with bags of stuff. So I am heading in the cab to go over there. I'm going to be a little bit early, which is good. Give me time to set up, check out all the other vendors, check out the vibes, and hopefully this is first of many. It is my first in-person workshop, work group activity, and yeah, so come with me for an event. All right. Alright guys, I am back home, so I'm gonna clean up my desk. It's full of stuff, and I'm gonna give you the rundown of how the event went yesterday, and also what some stuff that I did pick up. So yeah, but look at this desk. So yeah, and then I need a vacuum in here, but I'm gonna just for right now just do the desk and then chit chat. I already have like a garbage going on here, but this whole place is full of, you know, a lot of stuff. So yeah. Hey guys, so let's talk about yesterday. So before I do that, support Caribbean writers. So this was gifted to me by Brooklyn Caribbean Lit. So their festival is coming up soon. If I can look it up, I'll put it here. So I'm excited. Definitely going to be going to that festival. I missed it the last time they had it, which was before the rumor. And so I'm looking forward. It's always interesting to see who they have. But I am making an effort to go this time around. Also, Brooklyn Festival is happening as well, too. So that's going to be later on. Excited. So this is the last day in July. But you guys will see this on the 2nd. So, again, if you're not familiar, AJournalmood starts on the 1st. So if you're seeing this on the 2nd, no problem, just jump in. The calendar is on my Instagram as well as on my blog, and each day these are the word prompts you're going to use to write in your journal. So if you are on social media, if you are on Instagram, tag me so I can share whatever you post, and use the hashtag AJournalmood as well. That's another way I can find you. So here we go. So I did my first in-person journal workshop, and as a host I, you know, didn't think about some of the things that you wouldn't be able to do. For once, I did not have a lot of footage because I was too busy and also mentally focused on the workshop and where I wanted to go and how I wanted to do it. And so, of course, I didn't get to do even a picture, guys. I didn't even remember to take a picture until at the end when I packed up, and my mother who came while the workshop was going on just to support me, was like, did you even take a picture? And I'm like, no. So, you know, had a quick sneak a picture in there, which was okay. It didn't come out that great because it was just like, and then at this point I was ready. I was tired. From prepping all the things, like for instance, this is one of the ones that I packed together. So in here folder, there is a it's upside down. In this folder, there's several things in there that I had to prep and put together, and you know, and of course the putting together the poster and painting it, putting stuff on there, the little tags that was on there, like a mixed media kind of tag to do and paint and have it dry and all that. I was tired. And I blame myself for that because I waited to the last minute, and this is something that I am learning and I would never do again, is to wait to the last minute to get things done. And so I won't do that again. I will actually prep ahead of time the next time. With that said, there will be a next time. I enjoyed this. The hiccups, the minor hiccups as far as there were people who were late. There were people who didn't show up at all. But the perks is they paid for it. They paid for the session, and and they didn't show up. So it's still a support for me. I wish they did, so they could have seen what I have to offer. And I loved how I did it. I'm not going to talk too much about how I did it because I want it to be an in-person experience with me. But just know that I did as a group more than one spread, and there's more than one ways to actual journal, and I went into that and give them opportunity to do that, and also time was involved as well. So I did it in a way that I liked, and give people opportunity to know how you can daily journal and how you can have it done even when you think you don't have time. And it turned out so like just the way I wanted it to. The environment, it was in a place where I didn't realize that everybody was going to be in this like open space. So it's just a big room, and there's vendors on the side, and then I have a table with you know, it's like an intimate more setting. So that was like, first when I got there, I was like, oh. So I had to get used to the music and all that, which the host of the entire event was very nice about, just to, you know, when during my session, to really have the music a certain way where it's not too loud. I'm talking over people, that kind of deal, because I want it to be a more relaxed kind of session. So that was different, but she was open-minded, and the DJ was pretty good about it. So that I liked. I was not prepared in terms of how I was bringing my packages. I look like a bag lady, guys. I look like a bag lady. Like, I realized when I saw people going to presentation and stuff, and they just were walking around rolling their little suitcase, and I used to just be like, oh God, I will never do that again. I'm going to be rolling that suitcase, the little rope, I have a few small size suitcases that could have fit everything, where I just roll in. Like, people had to help me with the bags, because I had bags with different things, and I wanted extra things just in case I didn't want to forget anything, and just to have to pack up all of that to take back, I was like, yeah. Even though I was in a cab, I would have loved a little pulley to keep it pushing to have my stuff. Another thing is those junk journals, guys. I just bought them with me as like a decor to put on the table, and guys, there were people asking if they were for sale. I did not realize it, and then I thought about it. Well, there's several people who sell them on Etsy, and I was thinking like, yeah, there's a market for it. And so I kind of was like, wow, You know, like just didn't even think of it like, oh, people would literally want to buy it. And I told them what it's made from, how it's made, and they were just like, oh, like I would have, they would have purchased. And I'm like, yeah, these are not for sale. But in the future, maybe, maybe, I can make smaller ones. More so, let me show you the ones I really liked. So they were intrigued by this one, of course, because of how it's decorated, but they was like, this just looked like a lot of detail and stuff. But they really love the paper bag one. Where's there, it's upside down. They really love the paper bag one, and they love the envelope one. But this was like most people's favorites, and I understand that because it's also my favorite. And it's just it's interesting how I didn't even think to bring them at first. This was like a last minute decision because I kind of felt like I needed something on the table, props on the table, and I decided to bring these with me, not knowing that it would be a conversation piece. It was a conversation piece. I had so many people, literally, that's the first thing they dot on. Their eyes went to the junk journals, and they wanted to know about them, if they were on sale, if I'm selling junk journals, that kind of deal. So that was interesting. But I have little things I'm thinking about, because who knows with these, and and I actually love making them, so who knows where if I can pursue that in terms of whenever I have events. Just I'm not doing the Ipsy thing, I'm just not doing that. I don't have the time for that. But just like if I do events, just to make a few and stuff like that. So that was interesting. There were also people who wanted to know if I'm interested in doing private session with their friends, like them, and they will have their homegirls, and I will do a journey session. And I was like, absolutely. So and I was asked that multiple times. They even took down my contact information, which I didn't have a business card, but I was smart enough to make sure that all my contact, as far as social media contact, my website, all that was on the poster. So on the bottom of the poster, it was on there. So they have to do is come up and take a picture of it, which a lot of them end up doing anyway, because I didn't have any business card. Didn't even know that I should have had a social media business card. That should tell you, I'm not really the business person. I'm just a creative. I am that person that I would need a partner who does the business aspect, and I'm the one that's doing the creative part. And I had a conversation with some of the people who were there, because a lot of them were entrepreneur, and they all said the same thing, that they have supporters, they have their husband, they have other family member, or a silent business partner that does the business part of everything for them, and they just focus on creating what they love to do. And I understand that, because to do it all, you have to have the patience, you have to have the time. And all of us that was at the event are still full-time workers. We have a full-time job. So to actually commit to doing all these extra things takes time, and it takes a lot of time. And I applaud anybody who is doing it all, who are tackling the business aspect of whatever they're doing creatively, and who are also doing it themselves, creating things, and also dealing with the everything else, because it takes time. It takes time. It takes a lot of commitment. And sometimes you just don't have it, especially if you're working full time. You just don't have the time to do all of that. And for me, I saw how that can be, because I was exhausted by the end of yesterday, because keep in mind, I was prepping all week and I'm working. None of this was done on a day off or vacation. I'm working, the 40 hours a week, and I was prepping and doing everything leading up to the event, and even for the event itself. So with that said, it's a learning lesson. It is something that I definitely want to do more of. I am open to it, but I know in the future there are certain things I'm going to do differently, and I'm also going to take responsibility for me also waiting last minute to do certain things, because I knew a whole month. I had a whole month to prep. So with that said, it is going to be done again. I enjoyed it. I will definitely do it again. And I will let you guys know the next time, and I will promote it a little bit better, because I didn't do it to me on even my other social media platform, because it was my first one in person, and I kind of sort of didn't want it to be too big, because I kind of wanted to get my bearings on it and just get used to doing it. But the next time around, it'll be different. And I anticipate some more fun stuff that I have in mind. There's some fun things that I want to add, because there's so much you can do in 2 hours, as long as people are on time. People need to be on time. That part was a bit like, yeah, a little frustrated. But it is what it is. So I did end up picking up some stuff from people that were there, the vendors. So I'm gonna start with this. It said making memories through scent. I don't know if you can see that. And this is a candle company, and I bought 2 candles. And oh, she provided a mattress stick. I didn't even see that. This was at the end. Sorry about the lighting, guys. So this was at the end of the event. So I was just trying to get whatever. This person just gave me a business card. This is somebody that sells head wrap. I've never bought any, so I can't even talk about them. But I'm gonna check them out too, because you know I like my head wrap. And this one, it says self-care begins with you, and Sydney Essential plus Petals. So this is, she has self-care affirmation in the back. And I thought this was really, really nice. And yeah, so basically I am my first priority. I am beautiful inside and out. I am no less than anyone. I am mentally strong. I can do anything. So I thought this was a cute card. This is like a card that I will throw in my junk journal and keep it there. Like I literally just tape it and put it in my junk journal, because I love this. This is like a nice keeper that she put in there, and this is just her business card. So I got 2 candles, and I like the packaging. Comes in this bag. It has her logo on the front of it, and let's see. So this says Vintage Garden. This is the candle that I got, and I love it. I'm not gonna describe in scent, so you're just not gonna get that from me. But I am going to burn it at some point. I have so much candles. I even have from the last event I went to. I have yet to burn that candle, because I have so many candles that I started. I don't like having like multiple candles that open at the same time, even though I have probably 3 of them going. But yeah, but I think I'm gonna try that. This is the one that I thought. It's called Thick Girl Energy. Yeah, I was here for this one. So this one, I don't know. It does put on there. It has mango, tangerine, coconut. So that's the combination that it says on there. So I like fruity in like the kitchen area. I tend to burn candles that have more of a fruity smell in the kitchen area. So that's probably where that one will most likely burn. And that's what I got as far as the candle. So I'm going to put these back in here. And oh, I cannot wait. I'm going to put this. I'm going to do a spread in one of the junk journals at some point. And then this one I have some earrings. And this one is, I didn't take a bag, so I don't have the business card. Do I even have it in here? I think it's J. Marshall. I'm gonna put it here. And these were really cute. They were $20, but they're one of a kind, meaning there's no one that's gonna have this, because she doesn't replicate any of her earrings. They're one of a kind. She only make one of what she has. And so this is the earring that just the front and the back is just so amazing. Like So this is the front, and you can see like she paints these are hand painted, that she does on her earrings. And then this is the back. Again, the way it's set up, you can just, you know, both way. And because I know how to remove earrings back and forth, I can always switch it up if I want to do it. And you know, because you guys know I make earrings as well, so I can always switch it up to have it opposite way if I feel like it. And they both are exactly the same. And yeah, so these are going to be worn. I'm gonna wear the heck out of this. So you will definitely see these again. And I am a big fan of these earrings. I saw she had so many different kinds. I mean, I believe I have footage of it, so of the different kind that she had. And so I definitely in the future will pick up some more from her. But I like her earrings. They're, like I said, they're very unique, and I will leave information for you guys if you're interested in her earrings. And then of course the event host herself, Brooklyn Cat, and I went and picked up some body butter. So these are my holy grail. I've been using these for about 4 years now, and maybe longer. I can't remember when she started the company, when she started making these, but she started making them a long time ago, a couple of years now, and I've been using them. These are the kind of body butter that they're organic for one. It's organic. She makes them herself. There's no harsh chemical, any kind of chemical that you can think of that you shouldn't have on your body. It's in here. It's all natural ingredients. And she's still a small business, even though people are pursuing her. And I'm one of those people like, no, because every time they get, you know, other company, bigger company pursue them, they tend to change the ingredients, and I hope that never happens to her. But I love it so far. I highly recommend that you check out her body cream. She had a different flavor, but she had a new one, oatmeal body butter that she's just done. This is a new one. I've never tried it, so when I smell it, I say, yeah, it smells so good. And then one of my holy grain, Anna Korean. Well, this one she actually, the ingredients is actually in the bottom. So if you ever want to know exactly what she puts in there, this one she doesn't have she just says oatmeal, but this one this is one of her first ones that she's had. This, the vanilla, and the lemon boogie are the three that she's known for. And then of course she does other ones. I have one downstairs that's like a raspberry flavor one, but she does a different ones every so often to kind of introduce different scent to people and see what they like. But this is one of the ones that she will always have, and it's also one of the ones that sells out a lot, because I believe one of the ingredients on here, she said, it's a little difficult to get, for her to get sometimes. So she always end up, so when she has them in stock, I am making sure I pick up one. I kind of regret not picking up another one, but I'm hoping she'll be all right the next time when I use this up. So that is all that I picked up. I couldn't do the vegan cookie. I kind of talked to her and said, you know what, you should try some almond flour, some other gluten-free things that I can have, and sugar-free things, because, you know, people like me, we still want to have some kind of pastry that is still good. And I've made pastry that is from almond flour and without the added sugar, and it came out really good, and other people test it out. So there's ways to do it. So she's intrigued, and she's listening. So I know, because her stuff got sold. Everything she bought, I wouldn't say she's the only one that sold out of everything. Everything that she had, she sold out of. Those people came for them vegan cookies, the muffins, the cake. They came out for them stuff because all her vegan stuff were sold out, every single one. So I know she's working on something special, and I'm looking forward to that. So yeah, guys, that is it. So let me know. I mean, have you ever been to like a journaling workshop? And how was your experience? Because this is something I didn't really realize that people want to do and are so interested in doing. And it's a different venture for me, but it's something that I enjoy. I enjoy the process. I enjoy the communication. The in person is so different than online, and it's something I would do again. So if you've done it, let me know. And again, I am mostly in the New York area, so I am open to keep doing them. So yeah, I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.